with the real estate market slowing down, one of the things I am so happy to see coming back is the fact that buyers can actually write in inspections. So we're going to talk about what kind of inspections you should get, what you might see. And I like a market where you don't have to cancel inspections. And to have this conversation, we are going to talk with Beth Traverso. How you doing, Beth?
Hi, doing great, Mike. Nice to be here.
I don't know about you, but I really like when I'm a buyer doing inspections. Uh, you know,
Absolutely.
so
Yes. And I saw in your one rental at a time Facebook group that somebody asked. So this topic was inspired by somebody's question in the group where they just wanted to know,
awesome.
hey, I'm under contract, which is like, yay, you're doing the work. You got an offer accepted. Bravo.
Hmm.
Now you're in inspection phase. What should you expect from your
Yep.
inspection? And yes, I'm with you for first of all, hallelujah, we get to have inspections again as buyers. There was a while there where people had to waive things and just jump in blind, and that's just risky.
Yes.
And so one thing I want to say is like you should always have an inspection. Now, if you're a contractor or somebody who's heavily experienced and you can go through and look and be like, okay, we're good, then but you have to be ready to accept whatever that house brings and just have a good idea by looking at it what you're dealing with.
Hmm.
um but most people don't fit in that category, and I think most of the viewers are people that maybe don't do this all the
Hmm.
time and haven't done a lot of rehab work, etc., and got a house under contract, and now what do? So one of the first things I would say is be sure and team up with if you're working with an agent, which I think most are, your agent's going to guide you on what your contract allows, because you need to know for sure what the parameters are, because usually there's a very specified period of time. I know in our contracts, you may have 5 business days to get your inspections done. And if you don't respond with that by that 5th day, it just goes away. And
Yeah.
you can't, you're
Use it
buying
or
it
lose it.
as
Yeah.
is.
Yep.
So you need to be aware of your timelines and make sure you're working within those timelines. And time is of the essence. You got to get somebody in there right away.
Hmm.
Now, hire a professional inspector. Don't do it Uncle Joe or whatever. I've seen, even if Uncle Joe's a contractor, I've had some bad experiences way back in the earlier parts of my career. They changed things more recently where it has to be a license. You can't just have anybody do it. Because if somebody comes in and they don't know what they're doing and they damage the house, guess who's usually responsible for that? The buyer. So
Yep.
be mindful of that.